Welcome to Ruina's Oracle. Today, we drop the false potentials. What is the raw, unfiltered dynamic between you two right now? Let's open the case file. Your first card is the Seven of Wands, reverse. You have been treating this connection like a battlefield. For the longest time, you were standing on higher ground, constantly defending your position, trying to prove your worth, and fighting aggressively to keep the flame alive against all odds. But with this card in reverse, your sword has finally dropped. Let's be brutally honest. You haven't just lost your energy, you have realized the absolute futility of the siege. You are exhausted because you finally see that you have been guarding an empty room. The struggle is over not because you found peace, but because there is nothing left to protect. You are stripping away the armor because the war is essentially dead. This isn't you being patient for their return. This is the painful, necessary act of surrender. You are done bleeding for a ghost. So, what are they bringing to this dynamic while you are burning yourself out? Let's look at the second card, the Page of Cups upright. This right here is the exact root of your frustration. While you were fighting a heavy war, they were playing in a puddle. The Page of Cups is the ultimate archetype of emotional immaturity and amateurism. Do they have feelings for you? Perhaps, but those feelings are shallow, fleeting, and entirely consistent. This is the energy of someone who hands you a breadcrumb, a random text, a half-hearted compliment, or a nostalgic song, and expects it to fix the massive, gaping rift between you. They are holding a tiny, fragile cup, completely incapable of the depth, the consistency, or the heavy lifting that a real relationship requires. They don't know how to navigate heavy emotions, so they retreat into a naive, shit-like state. You are looking for a king or a queen to build an empire with, and you are dealing with an emotional teenager who is just testing the waters. Where does this severe imbalance lead? What is the outcome of this dynamic? Let's reveal the third card, the Chariot. This is a card of ruthless, unstoppable forward momentum. But do not misinterpret this. The Chariot doesn't mean they are rushing back to sweep you off your feet. The Chariot is about conquering the present and leaving the baggage in the dust. It represents a forceful splitting of paths. This dynamic cannot survive in its current state. The Chariot demands control. It is a harsh reality check telling you that the universe is forcing a move. The emotional stagnation of the Page of Cups is about to be run over by reality. The Chariot does not wait for anyone who is unsure, and it certainly doesn't stop for someone holding a tiny cup of apologies. The outcome here is necessary, perhaps aggressive, departure. If you do not take the reins of your own life and steer yourself out of this dead end, you will be dragged behind it. This is your reading for today. The war is over. Their emotional capacity is permanently stunted, and the only way out is a ruthless march forward. If this dissection gave you the clarity you actually needed, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We do not deal in sugar-coated illusions here, only the cold truth. Confess your reality in the comments below, and let's face it together. Take the reins, leave the dead weight behind. And I will see you in the next autopsy.